Dear friends, I am Dr. S.S. Desai from Statistics Department. This is my lecture on Poisson distribution. An article on first unit of your statistics paper number 5. These are the important points to be covered, which I have covered in this lecture. Introduction, definition of Poisson distribution, properties of Poisson distribution, mean and variance of Poisson distribution, probability generating function, and how to find mean and variance from probability generating function, additive property of Poisson distribution, and recurrence relation for probabilities of Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution is a discrete probability distribution defined on countably infinite sample space. It was discovered by French mathematician Simon Denis Poisson in 1837 as a limiting case of binomial distribution. It is used in those situations where the probability of happening of an event is very small, that is, in the cases where the event rarely happens. So, this is the definition of Poisson distribution. A discrete random variable x defined on countably infinite sample space is said to follow Poisson distribution with parameter lambda, where this lambda is positive, if its probability mass function is given by probability that x takes value small x equal to e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x by x factorial, for x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., where lambda is parameter of the distribution, that is mean of the distribution, E is a constant 2.7182, and it is expressed as x follows Poisson distribution with parameter lambda. So this is the graph of Poisson distribution for various values of parameter lambda. So for parameter lambda equal to 1, so this one is the graph. For parameter lambda equal to 5 and for parameter lambda is equal to 11, these are the graphs of probability mass function of Poisson distribution. This shows that Poisson distribution is positively skewed as well as leptokurtic. So these are some of the properties of Poisson distribution. First, an important property of Poisson distribution is mean and variance are both equal to parameter lambda. Second property is the sum of independent Poisson variables is also a Poisson variable. Third property is the coefficient of skewness based on the moments is 1 divided by root of lambda, and as lambda is positive, This shows that the distribution is positively skewed. The coefficient of kurtosis based on moments is equal to 3 plus 1 by lambda. And again, as lambda is positive, so this term 3 plus 1 by lambda is greater than 3, and therefore Poisson distribution is leptokurtic. And last important one is the Poisson distribution is a limiting case, that is limiting form of binomial distribution when probability of success P is very small and probability of failure, and number of trials N is very large. Now let us see how to obtain mean and variance of the Poisson distribution. So from the theory of discrete univariate probability distributions, mean is equal to expectation of x equal to summation of x into px. So in case of this Poisson distribution, it is summation of x into e raised to minus lambda raised to x by x factorial. Here that lambda raised to x can be written as lambda into lambda raised to x minus 1. Also that x factorial can be written as x into x minus 1 factorial. And as this e raised to minus lambda is constant, by taking out the lambda into e raised to minus lambda, the equation becomes lambda e raised to minus lambda summation of lambda raised to x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 factorial. So which can be written as sum of series as lambda e raised to minus lambda 1 plus lambda divided by 1 factorial plus lambda square divided by 2 factorial plus lambda cube divided by 3 factorial plus dash dash dash. So the quantity in the bracket is the expansion of e raised to lambda. Therefore, this becomes expectation of x is equal to lambda into e raised to minus lambda into e raised to lambda. That becomes lambda. Therefore, mean of Poisson distribution is equal to the parameter lambda. Now for variance, we need expectation of x square, and that is given by expectation of x square is equal to expectation of x into x minus 1 plus x, that is expectation of x into x minus 1 plus expectation of x, and as expectation of x is lambda, it is given by, so expectation of x square is equal to expectation of x into x minus 1 plus lambda. So we call this equation as a equation star, and we consider the expectation of x into x minus 1 again by the theory. So this is going to be summation of x into x minus 1 into px. Now for Poisson distribution, it becomes summation of x into x minus 1 into e raised to minus lambda raised to x by x factorial. Again by doing some adjustments and by taking lambda square into e raised to minus lambda as constant out. So the equation can be written as lambda square e raised to minus lambda summation of x into summation of x raised to x minus lambda raised to x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 factorial, and this can be written in the form of sum of series as lambda square e raised to minus lambda into 1 plus lambda by 1 factorial, lambda square by 2 factorial, etc., etc. And this gives us lambda square e raised to minus lambda into e raised to lambda, that is equal to lambda square. So this one is lambda square is the value of expectation of x into x minus 1. Therefore from previous equation, expectation of x square is equal to lambda square plus lambda, and therefore the variance of x is given to be variance of x is equal to expectation of x square minus expectation of x its square, that is going to be lambda square plus lambda minus lambda bracket square, and it reduces to lambda. So that means variance is also equal to the value of parameter lambda, and thus for Poisson distribution, mean and variance both are equal to lambda. Now let us see how to find probability generating function for Poisson distribution. The probability generating function is given by uh, Pxs is equal to expectation of s raised to x, that is given to be summation of s raised to x into Px, which is equal to summation of s raised to x into e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x by x factorial. Again, by taking e raised to minus lambda as a constant out, so this can be written as e raised to minus lambda into summation of s into lambda raised to x by x factorial, that is equal to e raised to minus lambda into sum of the series 1 plus s into lambda divided by 1 factorial plus s into lambda square divided by 2 factorial plus dash dash dash. This sum is the expansion of e raised to s into lambda, and therefore finally, so this probability generating function becomes Pxs is equal to e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda. So the probability generating function is useful to find probabilities as well as mean and variance of the distribution. So let us see how to find mean and variance from PGF. So we have obtained the probability generating function of x as Pxs is equal to e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda. The first order derivative of probability generating function with respect to s at the point s is equal to 1 is given by this equation, and we call it is by p dash xs, first order derivative of PGF with respect to x, we call it as p dash xs, and this value of this p dash xs at the point s is equal to 1 is denoted by p dash x1. Similarly, the second order derivative of probability generating function with respect to s is denoted by p double dash xs, and value of p double dash xs at the point s is equal to 1 is denoted by p double dash x1. Okay, and based on these notations, mean of this mean is given by the value of partial derivative of probability generating function at the point s is equal to 1, that is p dash x1. So here the derivative of the PGF, that is e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda with respect to s is e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda into lambda, and if we put s is equal to 1 in this equation, then it gives us e raised to 0 into lambda, and as value of e raised to 0 is 1, it reduces to only equal to lambda. Thus, the expectation of x, that is mean of x, is equal to the value of parameter lambda for Poisson distribution. So similarly, we can find the value of second derivative of PGF at the point s is equal to 1 as p double dash x 1, and by the similar procedure, so it gives us lambda square. So after having p dash x1 and p double dash x1, so we can find variance of x as p double dash x1 plus p dash x1 minus p dash x1 bracket square, and it gives us lambda square plus lambda minus lambda square equal to lambda, that is variance is also equal to lambda. Thus for Poisson distribution, mean and variance both are equal to lambda. So now let us see the additive property of Poisson distribution. The statement of the property is the sum of independent Poisson variables is also a Poisson variable. So we write it for two different cases. First case A is for two independent variables, and next case is generalization of this property for n independent variables. So for two independent variables, this can be stated as the sum of two independent Poisson variables is also a Poisson variable. That is, if x and y are two independent Poisson variables with parameters lambda 1 and lambda 2 respectively, then x plus y is also a Poisson variable with parameter lambda 1 plus lambda 2. So for the proof, we consider this x and y as Poisson variables with lambda 1 and lambda 2 and are independent. These are the probability generating functions of x and y. And from the theory of probability generating function, the probability generating function of the sum x plus y at the point S is given to be equal to the product of probability generating functions. So this is because of independence of variables. So which can be written as e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda 1 into e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda 2. So which gives us equal to e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda 1 plus lambda 2, which is PGF of a Poisson variate with parameter lambda 1 plus lambda 2. Hence, by uniqueness property of PGF, this x plus y has Poisson distribution with parameter lambda 1 plus lambda 2. Now let us see the generalization. The sum of independent Poisson variables is also a Poisson variable. That is, if x1, x2, xn are independent Poisson variables with parameters lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 dash dash respectively, then summation of xi follows Poisson distribution with parameter summation of lambda I. So as we have seen, if xi follows Poisson with parameter lambda I, then its PGF is given by Pxi s is equal to e raised to minus 1 minus s into lambda I for I equal to 1 to up to n. So we can consider the PGF of sum as P summation of xis is equal to product of individual probability generating functions because of independence, and that product finally gives us equal to e raised to minus 1 minus s into summation of lambda I. So which is the PGF of a Poisson variate with parameter summation of lambda I. Hence, by uniqueness property of PGF, summation of xi has Poisson distribution with parameter summation of lambda I. So hence the property, the sum of independent Poisson variables is also a Poisson variable. Now let us see the recurrence relation for probabilities of Poisson distribution. The recurrence relation is useful to find higher order probabilities when lower order probabilities are known, and that the recurrence relation for probabilities of Poisson distribution is going to be probability that x is equal to x plus 1 equal to lambda divided by x plus 1 into probability that x is equal to x. For the proof, so the concept of recurrence relation is like this. The relation between probability that x takes value x plus 1 and probability that x takes value x is called as a recurrence relation for successive probabilities. So we can consider the random variable x as Poisson with parameter lambda. Then its probability mass function is given to be probability that x is equal to x equal to e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x by x factorial. On the same way, probability that x is equal to x plus 1 is given by e raised to minus lambda, lambda raised to x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 factorial. So we can write here the ratio of probability of x is equal to x plus 1 divided by probability that x is equal to x, and after simplification, so we shall have the ratio equal to lambda divided by x plus 1, and which gives us probability that x takes value x plus 1 is equal to lambda divided by x plus 1 into probability that x is equal to x for various values of x, and which is the required recurrence relation for probabilities of Poisson distribution. So thank you very much.